What's up, y'all? Just getting off work. It's been 3 days. 3 days since fire, something like that. Oh, sweet pimple right there. It's been a few days since the fire. Some of y'all asked for updates. Right now, we just got adjusters come by today. So when you have a fire, what your insurance companies want to do at that point is you're supposed to protect the home from getting any further damage if you can. And you have to wait for adjusters because they need to look at everything the way it is. If you go through and start cleaning up and all that stuff, it ain't going to help you because you're doing the work for them, and this is what they're for. They need to see everything as it is to be able to see the damage. So finally today, and we've had rain the past few days, we were going to get on the roof and tarp it, try and tarp it at least. Luckily, the ridge cap melted. The ridge caps are plastic underneath where the shingles are. Luckily, it melted to the roof and it sealed it. So we were okay there. Like I said, adjusters come by today, contents and structural, to kind of get a game plan. And I think what we're looking at is a lot of the interior is going to be gutted, and they're going to basically cap the house. And what that means is everything from the ceiling up comes off. So it's just like I said, capping the house. Yeah, it could have been a lot more serious with water damage, but like I said, the fire department did a great job, like I said in my last video. So now that the adjusters have come and the contents people have come, you can now start touching stuff. So what I'm trying to do is establish some storage situations. I'm trying to get like a storage container or something to put in the yard, and I'm probably going to try and do like a mini split or something to have it climate controlled, and we basically have to empty the house. It's a lot of work, but it's nothing that isn't manageable. So I'm going to do my best to kind of update. A lot of people don't know what happens in a situation like this. I'll try and fill you in a little bit as we go. I don't want to let my channel die. This is a lot of hard work, and I don't want to let it go by the wayside. You know, I want to show you how to build a race car. I want to show you how to work on cars and stuff like that. And this is just a reality of life. Our house wasn't old, and this still happened. There was nothing anybody did. Part failed, period. Luckily, everybody's safe. Everybody was okay, and we are going to rebuild. So just wanted to give a little update of what's going on with it. Like I said, on my drive home, as you can see, it's kind of dark outside. It's still getting dark kind of early, and I'm going to be holding some flashlights and trying to move a little bit of things. I'm trying to capitalize on as much as I can every day, make some progress. But some progress was made today. Like I said, adjusters come out and stuff like that, so we can hopefully start moving in the right direction. When I get up there and kind of start moving some stuff around, I'll take a little footage and just kind of show y'all what happens, and I'll show you exactly what the heat does and how it works. It's super crazy. From the outside of the house, at first glance, you don't really see much wrong with the house, but you can see just how close we were to losing everything once we get up in the attic. So like I said, I'll try and get a little bit of footage for y'all on that and show y'all. But other than that, yeah, day 3, day 4, whatever, update. It's kind of where we sit with it. We still can't really sleep all the way through the night yet. We're still not really settled. We don't really have what I'm going to call a more permanent living situation figured out just yet. Working on it. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, I'll try to take some footage now of really what the heat does in the attic and stuff, and I'll update for y'all and see what happens. We appreciate all the love and support that we've had, all our race family and everybody reach out. Trust me, it is noticed and it is felt, and we appreciate all y'all. So just stay tuned, don't give up on us. I'm trying to keep bringing y'all some content. Alright, till next time. Alright, y'all, I told y'all I'd try to give y'all a little update. What we're seeing behind me is the good stuff. I'm gonna see if I can capture the cause here. Check that out. So it looked like the hot water heater let go. Damage is pretty extensive. Can't see. Figured I would try and show y'all and keep you on the loop what's going on. It's pitch black. It's early in the morning. So basically, they do investigations on stuff like this. You can see all your stuff. It's covered. Everything got wet. Firefighters did their job. All that type of stuff. So basically, you had to wait on a cause of origin guy to come in, and he tries to determine the cause. Hot water heater is pretty obvious, and then and then at that point, they release it. Insurance moves forward. Insurance is just trying to look for somebody to blame to try to get their money back, I'm assuming. So, house smells terrible. Smells like smoke. From what I was told from the structural adjuster is whole top half of the house is coming off front to back, side to side, the whole cap. So anything from basically your ceiling level up is coming off, rafters, joists, all that stuff. Every part of the house, ceiling's coming out of sheetrock, with the exception of like 2 rooms on the opposite side, possibly, and that's not even for sure. All the floors, some of the walls, paint. I mean, you know, everything goes on that. The whole top half of the roof's coming off, so that means all new wood up there, roof, decking, HVAC, all that stuff. And it's very stressful. They don't really say a whole bunch. They leave you in the dark about a bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this house closed up. Call the origin guys will be here in a minute. It smells terrible. I just kind of wanted to give y'all a little update, not leave y'all in the dark. So don't go nowhere. I'm gonna get the house closed up and I'll finish talking to y'all. Alright, so I'm out of the house. Got that closed up. It smelled terrible. You don't want to be in there for a while. So like I said, called the origin guys to come out. When the house was burning, I went up there. I saw it was a hot water heater. They just have to come give their official report on that. And what they look for is trying to find the model number and stuff on the hot water heater. And if they find any recalls or anything like that on it, then obviously they go after them. You know, that's their deal. Like I said, they want to recoup their money if they can. So, sorry, I gotta have my morning coffee, especially now more than ever. So what happens in a fire? Like I said, they'll do cause of origin. You wait on adjusters. You pretty much can't touch anything. Technically, you're supposed to, like I said, prevent it from getting damaged any further. Then they have to come look at your stuff because, like I said, you don't want to move nothing. So contents people come out. What it is a third-party deal. They come out, and you don't know these people. Obviously, they're generally contracted in from whoever gave their cheapest bids to do their job. They come in from generally anywhere from 2 to 4 hours away. They drive in, and they start going through all your personal stuff. So I'm not gonna say like violated, but you feel violated and like your privacy is just out there for the world. They're going through clothes, they're going through every drawer, all kind of stuff. So you're already on edge, you're emotional, all this stuff. And now you have strangers that are just starting to pile in and dig through your stuff with no remorse. I mean, it's their job, but I mean, you're sensitive about your stuff. So now the contents people come out, they videoed everything. I mean, took a picture of everything. Now we can start moving some stuff. So we're gonna have to gut the house. I mean, the whole house has to come out. And like I said, the structural guy come out. We went over everything, all the pictures and everything. It actually got hot enough on the eaves as the smoke was rolling out, and the fire was looking for air. That's what it needs to live. Well, it got so hot on the roof that it melted the ridge cap towards the end, and it sealed the ridge of the roof because the ridge cap is plastic. It sealed the plastic ridge cap to the roof, so then it starved for air right there, so it started to look for other areas, which the next place is the I guess the soffits around the house, the eaves. I'm not sure exactly what you call it. I don't build houses and I'm not a carpenter, so bear with me here. The side, all the vents that they get around the side of the house, the sides of the attic, the eaves, I'm guessing what you go ahead and call that. It was going for there. It was starting to roll out really, really, really good, and I just knew that was going to be a done deal. So, like I said, it got hot enough that it actually started melting all the paint off the ends of the metal caps that are over the fascia boards on the side. So it was nasty. It was a nasty deal. So they take pictures of all that, and they measure square footage. They actually map out the house. So when he comes in, he actually maps out the house on a piece of paper, pulls digital measurements of the walls, and they get pretty thorough with something like this. If the house is a total loss, then they'll write out the policy. Now, if it's not a total loss, they map out the house and they try to make sure it cover all of the affected areas. So they'll give you an estimate. Like, I haven't talked to the structural guy. I think I'll hear from him today from the insurance to get actual some hard numbers and stuff. But I have already heard from the lady that's handled like the living situation, and he'd already been in contact with her, and he was like, we're looking between 6 months to a year. I was kind of assuming this is going to be a year deal, but like I said, y'all, I don't build houses. I work on cars and stuff, so I don't know how long it takes to do these things. Well, believe it or not, I especially have to talk to a few friends that deal with this stuff. They're like, man, whole houses we've seen go up and get blacked in, and just a few days. So stuff like this is not the end of the world. It is very big jobs, but man, when these guys do this every day, it's not the end of the world. And that was my deal. When somebody says swapping a motor, they're like, oh, that's a big job. It's not a big deal to me because that's what I do every day. Same thing with people building houses. So that's where we're looking for that whole deal. I know the video was a little dark, but I'm just gonna give y'all a quick glimpse. That was up in the attic. I want y'all to see what a water heater looks like as it's letting go. So that's where we're sitting for that. This weekend's gonna be a busy weekend. We're gonna start moving some stuff, and I think the most miserable part out of all of this is probably gonna be sorry, the roads are bumpy. It's Louisiana roads. I-10 is terrible, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So I think the worst part is actually going to be doing like itemized stuff. It's terrible. You have to list everything, look it up. You list what the value of it is. Prices change week to week, so you really don't want to guess. You need to go ahead and mark all that stuff the way it is. Everything in our box in our attics, baby pictures, it's normal stuff people keep in the attic. Insurance is like, you have stuff in the attic? I'm like, yeah, I thought everybody kept stuff in the attic. All Christmas decorations, things that we didn't exactly use year round, baby pictures, stuff from when I was a baby is up there. 95% of it is completely ruined and melted. There's about 5% of stuff that was inside some pretty heavy duty boxes. Now the boxes melted, but some of the contents inside of them are okay, so it's better than nothing. Like I said, guys, you can't put a dollar amount on some of this stuff, and it's tough. So I just, like I said, want to keep you on the loop. That's what's going on with it. I guess we'll be moving some stuff this weekend. I'll do a little bit of an update and stuff like that. But like I said, now that they've looked at everything, I believe it's okay for us to start touching and moving stuff. I need to verify this morning with the agent. I work during the day, Monday through Friday, so I'll talk with them and make sure that I can move stuff, and we're going to try and move forward. We're going to use the race trailer as storage. I have a friend of ours that has a big C-Can or Connex. Some people call them different things. I think I'm going to try and get that and just mount possibly a mini split in it to have it climate controlled for our stuff. And since they're kind enough to let us use it if this works out, when I'm done with it, they can, they let us use it, and they didn't have to, and they can have it with the mini split. And now they'll have a climate controlled Connex to do whatever they want to do with it. I'm just grateful that, they're even giving us the opportunity to use something like that. Yeah, there's some storage buildings and stuff like that, but nothing's right next to the house. And let's just be honest, it's a lot easier if your stuff is just with your home. So that's where we're staying, guys. Like I said, we have felt all the love and support pouring out from everybody on this deal. It sucks. It really does suck. We've been staying in the motorhome, and that's an adjustment. The shower's too small. Everything's too small. We got 3 kids and 2 dogs. It's a tight space. There's no insulation. You can hear everything, and every time you hear something, you think it's possibly another fire starting. So, and the temperatures fluctuate. I think it was 70 yesterday, and this morning it was 40. So there's a bunch going on. But like I said, I think we're going to start having some progress. I'm trying to remain positive. I always tell all y'all, let's try and make some lemonade out of lemons, and I'm trying to hold my head up through all this stuff. So we're going to see how it goes and how it proceeds, and all that stuff. But I appreciate all y'all, and like I said, I'll try to do another update and possibly try and carry y'all through the steps, because when this stuff happens, nobody really knows what goes on. At least I don't know, and I didn't know. I mean, even right down from the fire department coming, I wasn't sure exactly how they were handling the situation. All I've seen in the fire departments is what's in movies. They show up and water the whole thing down to the point that it's a swimming pool, which is not what happened in my case. These guys are professionals. So I'll be around. Like I said, appreciate y'all. Y'all go ahead and don't stop subscribing. Don't stop liking. Don't stop commenting and stuff like that. I do enjoy the interaction and stuff like that. If anything, it kind of takes your mind to the reality of things for a little while once we finally lay down at night and stuff like that. So appreciate all y'all. Y'all stay safe out there, and don't get too complacent. Like I said, y'all got a home and stuff like that, and walk around and check y'all smoke detectors, and at least have a little fire extinguisher in there. You'd be surprised how far that thing will go. So y'all just remember, check on that stuff, and we'll be back. See y'all guys later.